It's census time in Canada. Yeah, it's that time again. Every 5 years they come knocking at your door, shoving papers in your face and telling you what? You must fill these out. The government needs to know everything about you and yours. Well, you know what? 5 years ago I filled mine out. And I think it was like the first time I ever filled one out. But I didn't just fill it out like they wanted. There's a 2-page fold there that gives you an opportunity to voice your comments and your opinions. And believe you me, I let them have it. I gave them exactly what I was thinking. It's 2021. We were full blown in the middle of all this COVID crap. That was it for me. That's all it took for me. Yeah, I'll tell you what I think of you and all of you. So this time round, I'm not sure they're going to show up at my door, but they don't have a right to force you, by the way. Just saying. So this year, I'm not filling it out. It's no different than the last time. So they can take that information and shove it. And we don't have to. We're not legally bound to, fill out anything. We are sovereign, right? The fact that they tell you you're not, and you believe them because they are the governing authority, just continues to perpetuate their scam. Just saying. You have much more rights than you think you do. Way more rights than you think you do. People are just afraid to exert them. People are just afraid to stand in them. I wasn't afraid to fill out that comment section, I can tell you. And I'll post you a picture because I took pictures of it before I sent it. Well, before the lady came to pick it up anyway. You know what? And I don't really give a shit. I really don't care. I told them exactly what I thought of their commie ways and their Satanist PDF stuff. You bet. I was right there, all up in it. That's right. I said it, and I did not give a shit. And I still don't. I really don't. So, here's my point. Do you honestly think that all of the immigrants are filling them out? Do you honestly think that all of those who are perpetuating crimes no, it's the good folks who are filling out and giving more and more of their data to the government that already has all of this information. You don't think they know where you're doing, what you're doing, where you are, what's in your bank account, what your habits are? They know all of this stuff. They just want you to admit to it. That's what that's about. Then they got you. Because they can't admit to surveilling you or to collecting your data from all the other places and say that that's, where they get it from or that's what's legal, because really, probably most of it isn't. Just saying. It's high time we realized where our power lies and where the government's power stops. Because you know what? Overreach is not a new thing. They've been doing this for quite some time. And getting away with it. Because we don't know any better. And if we do, we're too afraid to say anything. We're too afraid to stand up. And then we had moments like where the convoy showed up, and all of a sudden Canadians were like, we got a backbone. We are not pacifists after all. We have some balls up here. And some of us have other fortitudes. Maybe not me. But anyway, the point is, and what happened? The government did more overreach and went completely illegal on every bit of that. And unfortunately, once bitten, twice shy. People who are still dealing with frozen bank accounts 5, 6 years later, 4 years later. 4 years later. Bank accounts they can't even access anymore because they donated to something that the government didn't like. And yet, were illegal in stopping the way they did. It just took some time to come out. Finally came out, but nonetheless. So yeah, it's census time in Canada. Don't give them any more than they already have. They don't need to know. What they need to know is where the hell all those 32,000 deportation warrants are. How about those? Let's go looking for those people. Let's put our resources and our focus into stuff like that. How about that? Or stopping them all from coming to begin with. Or maybe doing your job and vetting them before they come into the country to get. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. So as you can see, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Use your head. Use your mind. Think for yourself. And don't give up any more information than you already do. Every time you go to a store and you do this little tap thing, government knows exactly where you are, what you're buying. And they're keeping tabs. Don't think for a minute they're not. Don't think for a minute they're not. I'm not trying to instill fear in people. I'm trying to help people become aware. Awareness. Wake up. Don't just do things blindly and just because it's convenient. The amount of older people I see tapping blows my mind. Blows me away. Absolutely. I'm just like, are you kidding me? These are the people who are like the hippies who protested government overreach back in the 60s. And you're... Now? Come on. They have not changed. In fact, they've gotten worse. If they have changed, it's not been for the better. So yeah, there we have it. Don't tell them any more than they need to know, or any more than you want them to know, if anything at all. Just saying.